Alright, Johnny, here we go. This is fucking cash. We are in a tight game. I had a rough CT side because my teammate was trash and one of their guys is actually pretty good. But we're going to turn this all around right quick. So, I'm going to come B, peek this with the AWP. Freeze frame. Alright, you can see that he's throwing the smoke right here. And what that's going to do is that's going to block off this front section between those two corners. And really the reason they throw it is to enable them to get into the checker, or at least prevent you from pushing through and getting that pick onto B. So what I'm going to show you next is a little molly that you can throw to counter that.
Fire in the hole!
Kind of in the halfway spot.
Throwing fire. Throwing flashbang.
Right, we're gonna force him to
throwing
run
a grenade.
Alright, and that nade just popped the vent and killed that guy. He called 2 white box.
Incendiary out.
And that was a sick fucking 2 kill. Let's watch that one more time, half speed. Alright, this slowpoke crosses close up. And pop! I saw the guy white box, re-peek it, and bam! That's how it's
throwing smoke. Flashbang. Deploying.
Alright, let's review where we're at, talk about our options. So right now I have bomb, they don't know I have bomb. This dude's stuck behind the smoke, and this guy's rotating from A. Alright, now here there are about 4 options that you can choose from for how to play this. You can go B, you can go A, you can fake A, go B, or you can go through mid and split the defense. So this one, in this scenario, I go A because they're in the lower MMR ranks. In the upper MMR ranks, these guys aren't going to over-rotate. Right, that guy would have stayed heaven, seen the bomb picked up, and he would have known, hey, he's got bomb. You know, there's a minute 8 seconds on the clock. It's a two-way go. Right, he can go A or he can go B. And in which case, going mid is now the best play, because if you go through mid, you could potentially find yourself in a position where you catch someone with their back turned to you, and then you can play off of that info and just wreck them from there. Right, you can kill that guy and just go straight into A, or you can kill him, make him think you're going in A, and draw that guy into you to kill him. Right, or you can kill him, draw the guy into you, meanwhile you're running back around and going B. And so that split the defense is super meta, and you'll see it in the upper levels, not so much in the lower levels. But in this case, we're just going to go A.
Deploying flashbang.
Freeze frame, you just heard the vent pop. Earlier I talked about the T side vent pop, and now it's CT side vent. So at this point, in my head, what I believe happened is that he rotated through mid to vent, and he could be right behind me. In reality, what happened was he rotated to heaven and dropped down into the checker and shot that vent. I guess he was trying to make me think he was mid. Either way, it did not work, but it did give me info that made me believe that the guy had left A and was on mid.
Incendiary.
Freeze frame. Here's the plan, Stan. So, I'm about to take A site. Big flick, what I'm going to do is, since I believe the guy is potentially in mid, probably in B, I'm going to lead with a flashbang. I'm going to quick check the truck. I'm not even going to really focus on it because I don't think he's there. And I'm going to put more of the attention on the highway and then just run straight across into A. He can't be forked. I would have heard him if he had run there. So we're just going to lead with the flash, check highway, and go into the site to play.
I'm throwing the flashbang.
Flash, boom, checking highway, switch to the bomb, and I'm playing. Freeze frame. Alright, so that plant was put right there with specific intent. As you can see, I've got a direct line of sight from A main, so I planted it for myself so I can win this 1v2 situation. So that's the big one. Since I know A site's clear now, I'm planning for myself and I'm going to go straight to A main. Alright, got the plant down, going back to A main, check truck real quick, and I'm watching the T spawn. I'm worried about the flank, not so much the rotations. I can hear that. Alright, let's review everything that we've done so far in the last couple seconds. So I've got a plant for myself, and I just heard not one set, but two separate sets of footsteps rotating through mid. And so that tells me that they're both in mid, probably going highway. I hold out for like a half second longer of watching mid garage just in case they push through that way. Now, we're in a 1v2, the bomb is planted for me. So in about 8-9 seconds, they're going to be in the site and they're going to realize that the plant is for A main. And that's going to give them a couple different options to play off of from there. They can straight up charge A main and kill me, which would be a smart thing to do. Right? They can have one guy tap the defuse to draw me in, because I have to contest the defuse. So they can tap it to draw me in and then kill me. Or they can do something where, you know, one guy's doing it, draw me in. Meanwhile, this guy's hiding like fork, ready to trade out. You know, between smoke grenades, maybe they have a molly, right? They can molly off A main and just stick to the fuse. There's a lot of different ways they can play this in a 2v1 where I would be underhanded. I would not have the upper hand in that engagement. So the best way to win a 1v2 is to not fight a 1v2 at all. It's to fight two separate 1v1s, which is what I'm going to do next. Basically what I'm going to do is come out there and force and try to split them, basically is what I'm going to try to do. I know a choke point, and I'm going to hold that choke point and take it as a 1v1.
Throwing flashbang. Grenade out!
Freeze frame, and right here is your choke point. It is the gap between highway and the red box, and then the fork as well. Right? They have to cross this spot to get to the bomb. So that can be done, you know, they can go straight highway on the backside of red box. They can go wrap around the fork and come out like really close to me, which would have been the better play. Or they could smoke the cross and go, which gives me a lot more info to play off of still. Because now I know that they know where I'm at, and I can play that, you know, to my advantage. But I'm going to play this choke point, hope for a cross, and if he does, I'll make him pay for it. Bang! You done fucked up, AA Ron. Alright, they did exactly what I was hoping they were going to do. They played right into my hand. I'm going to kill this guy. Now I'm in a 1v1. This is pretty much an unwinnable situation for this kid. Because even though he knows where I'm at, there's really nothing he can do to stop me. Right, so all I got to do is fall back, play the time, force him to try to take a fight that he does not want to take. Right, he still has a couple options open. He can still smoke, he can still molly, but I'm now in a position where I can counter all of that because I don't have to worry about a second guy going to shoot me. So pretty much what you're going to do here is fall back, fend for yourself, and pretty much listen for the defuse. That is the big flick of how to manage this situation. Bang, got him. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7,
Defusing.
6. And I just won this. This is easy. So if you heard the music start, it was about 4 seconds before. That music cues that there is 10 seconds left until the bomb explodes. So 4 seconds ticked off. All I got to do is delay 2 or 3, interrupt the defuse, and kit or no kit, I've got to win. So I'm just going to come out and take this fight and destroy this kid because I'm a fucking boss.